as you know, the Border Patrol was the one that invited me. I think most of you have that invitation. We sent it. The Border Patrol invited me, and then they canceled because, frankly, they don't want to get involved. And I heard they got those orders from Washington.
Donald Trump in Laredo, Texas, at the U.S.-Mexico border yesterday. He had planned to meet with officials from the Border Patrol, but apparently there was pressure from the AFL-CIO in Washington. Now, despite all that, it really appears that Donald Trump is reinvigorating concerns at our border and concerns over illegal immigration. Since the Donald's comments on illegal aliens sparked a national outrage, a new focus has been put on our porous border and our national security. For more, we're pleased to be joined by one of my old Arizona friends, Glenn Spencer, president of the American Border Patrol. That's an individual, separate organization from the official U.S. Border Patrol. But however you want to classify it, Glenn Spencer, it's great to have you back here on Newsmax Prime.
Boy, good to hear from you, J.D.
Well, let's talk about Donald Trump. Yesterday in Laredo, Texas, he said we needed to build most of the wall, but he said there could be some exceptions in that. However, he's also talking about new technology for border security. Your take on Trump and border security?
Well, first of all, let me tell you that Donald Trump is right on. He is causing a real stir in the cartel in Washington, D.C. I'm not surprised that the Border Patrol local there got orders to stay away because they're afraid that if he was successful, they could probably cut back on the number of agents by 50%, and the union doesn't like that idea. But he's doing a great job in calling attention to these serious problems.
Now, reports indicate that President Obama wants to expand a waiver program that was created back in 2013 that would allow even more illegals to stay in our country. Do you believe President Obama is just hell-bent on bypassing and ignoring all immigration laws?
There's no question about it. I said that before he was elected in 2008, that he was a threat to the survival of our nation because of his attitude on illegal immigration. He is doing everything he can, including changing the oath of allegiance that are given to newly sworn and naturalized citizens. Now they don't have to say that they will take up arms in defense of our country. So he's inviting people to come into the country whose allegiance might be to another nation. And by the way, one that I'm looking at right out the window here, the nation of Mexico, which can have dual citizenship.
And as you mentioned that, you come to us from the Arizona-Sonora international border, the U.S. and Mexico. But I'm just curious, the political notions behind this. Is this, in essence, an effort to bring in new voters for the left in 2016 and beyond?
There is no question about that. These are people who very regularly vote for the Democrat Party, who are very dependent on welfare and the largesse of our government. And clearly they will vote for that party that will give them the most money. Now, and I think Trump is right, though. He's a guy who can go out and create a lot of jobs. Now, that might suck a lot of the legal Hispanics into his camp.
Well, he says he's going to get the Hispanic vote. We'll see about that. In the meantime, Glenn, I understand that you and some of your friends have invited a big group of people close by where you are right now for an event featuring the sidearm border security system. You talked about it on this program earlier this month, and I guess the date is August 15th. Have you reached out to Donald Trump and other presidential candidates? Do you expect any of them to attend?
Well, the invitations have gone out. They haven't had a chance to respond yet. We're waiting for the RSVPs. But on August 15th, those who will come, and I hope that, and Mr. Trump is invited as well, can see firsthand the type of technology that is needed to see if the border is secured. It can be used to secure the border. But this is technology that you could install from Brownsville, Texas to San Diego, and you would know anytime anybody approach that border from the south, aircraft, vehicles, people, and it would tell you, and it's 100% reliable, solar-powered, buried, environmentally benign, and it would do the job of telling us where are we with the border. And I certainly hope that this is something that our government would get behind. I don't believe the one that's in power right now is interested in it at all, but it won't be long until we have someone new in there.
Well, we will keep our eye on this. Glenn Spencer, we thank you for your time today, and we look forward to getting together with you in the days ahead. This reminder that you will not want to miss the upcoming Newsmax TV special, Trump at the Border. It premieres tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern, right here on Newsmax TV.